DR650 is an awesome bike once you fix the basic problems that Suzuki has been too lazy to fix themselves. One of these problems is when your starter motor sounds like this, or this, or this. This often happens in the warranty period. Some Suzuki dealers are as lazy as the Suzuki designers and will say it's normal and don't worry about it. Bullshit. Suzuki try to save money by not putting enough grease on key components. Insist your starter motor noise is fixed under warranty. Suzuki only fix key issues if it starts to cost them money. So, force the issue. If you aren't under warranty, here is how to fix it yourself. Here's our squawking starter motor. Suzuki have done nothing to make things accessible on this bike. So first up, we'll be taking off the header pipe bolts here. Take this off so we can loosen that. First we take the header pipe off. Next we take off this mount for the clutch cable. Next we want to disconnect the oil cooler line up here and here so that we can make room to get the starter out. Remove the cam chain tensioner, then disconnect this electrical lead, and then you can wriggle the starter engine out. While we're here, one thing I should mention is see a little hole down there. There's a drain hole right there at the rear, and this is where water catches in this stupidly designed cavity here. And of course, if your starter motor is not perfectly sealed, that pooled water can get into here. So you always want that hole clear, and you really should leave your bike on an angle when you park it to get the water out of there. Pull it apart, make sure your lines are very clear here and here so we can align it upon reassembly. The reason these starter motors squeak is because they put fuck all grease in here, so we're going to be greasing all these bearings up nicely. This next bit we're going to ease off very carefully. We're going to put a lot of grease in all these different bits to get rid of that squeaking sound. This bike's relatively new still, but you really want to make sure that all your brushes and everything are in good condition there. And let's get some decent grease into this bugger. Because of this stupid design where water pools and can get into the motor, I think it's good to put grease around your rubber seals here. And of course, remember guys, make sure these are lined up. Make sure your rubber seals are in perfect condition, all greased up. We want to keep this baby waterproof. Tighten the bolts on top. And of course some new grease on these splines won't hurt. And we ease her back in carefully. There we go. And remember of course guys, you do not want to move your bike while it's in gear, or otherwise these splines will not mesh up. Now, a very important part, when we put the cam chain tensioner back in, we need to wind this back in, because it's sticking out. This is spring loaded. We need to put a screwdriver in here and turn it and retract this so we can squeeze it back in. And now it's back on with this lead, the cable, and of course remember to do up your oil line again and make sure these little washers haven't dropped out of the way. You don't want to be springing oil leaks. One thing I should mention too guys, your gasket for your cam chain tensioner can rip. So I've put a bit of this on just to make sure she's going to be okay, and yep, no oil leaks, all good. Let's hear how she sounds. Oh, beautiful. We've done a whole series of vids on how to fix and modify the DR on our Adventure Oz channel on YouTube. Get into it.